Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers, and today we're going to be sorting out a few bits and bobs about getting some serious ore going and actually getting somewhere. So we're going to start building our miner ship, I think. Now we've got our little rover and we can go out scouting, and I've just done that. We've got some signals here that I've marked down for some materials, and I've changed the base around a little bit. So we've got rid of all the mining now, so we've got a bit of space in here, and we'll probably expand this at a later stage. But right now, we got our batteries in here, nice and full up, ready to go. So I've put a small cargo container here, and the reason why I've put that in is because if any of these start getting full, it'll manually pull out into here, and then we can obviously continue our production. So I need to weld this up. So I've gone ahead and just put some tube in here. This is a sorter which we'll talk about later, and then we've got our conveyor connection here. Sorry, our connector here. For when we build our ship, and this is the platform that I'm going to be building my ship on. So what I've got already here is dead center is a connector. The idea is I'm going to place my cockpit further forward, and then I'm going to place my cargo dead center. So let's start with our, what should we put on? Cockpit. Place a normal cockpit on. What I might actually do is place a seat of some. Let's have a look what we've got. Cockpit block. Got a few blocks to choose from. We've got the fire, we've got the rover, we've got the buggy car. Oh, I didn't know we had the buggy on. That instead. Let's go ahead and go for the standard cockpit. Five. Now you may be asking why I've gone 5 back, is I'm actually going to cut off at the 5 marker point here, and that is the wrong way round. Ooh. Rotate this back around when I can jump on. Go. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate that around. So we've got a nice secure safety area here, and then we want our miners, drills, not miners. Place our drills. Now the drill is going to need to go on the front, like so. However, I'm actually going to space it out a little bit. The small block. Oh, these are the large ones. So let me right conveyor. Yep, here's. Head and place that there, and then hopefully. Sure, that might be a little bit big, but it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and we'll place 2 drill pieces here. So it should be wide enough for what we've got planned for the ship. And then I'm just going to armor that up so that they don't drop off. And we'll armor blocks on here. Cockpit's nice and safe. Okay, right, so our cockpit's in. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about things like oxygen and stuff like that. Now, we know we've got the hydrogen engines on there and the hydrogen tanks, but at the moment, there's no way to connect that to a H2O2 generator to produce the hydrogen for the engines. The idea of that is it's going to get the engine as a backup, so if we get stuck somewhere, we can flip the engine on and it'll recharge the batteries. It can't recharge whilst it's actually out there. There we go. Right, so we've got our cockpit, we've got our connector there. So we can actually work straight off the back of the connector. So if we go for cargo, and we should be alright with a medium now. Large ones we can't really afford. So if you look here, you've got, because we want ore to come out of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to, that's not the conveyor. We're going to go back to our normal conveyor junction. And then what we can do, place a conveyor junction on there. Then we can place our cargo on here. Like so. And then one behind. Then I've just realised I've actually placed these. I was right. Off here. That's where our piping is. Piping's going to go right down here. Basically, it's going to connect to the first connection there. On this each side. Get one on one side and on the other side. So it'll make more sense as we start to grind it all down and weld it all up even. Okay, so we got cargo, and now we can place our batteries on the back. Battery. Go. I'm going to place and for the batteries. I'll use my jump pack just to get up here for a second. 1, 2 batteries. We'll place 3 batteries because this is going to use a lot of battery power. Actually, we can put 4 on there. Right, so that in essence is the ship. It's going to need some more armor panels, and obviously the engines. We're going to need engines. We're going to need gyros, but realistically, we don't really need anything else to go on it, unless I've forgotten something. Then I'll add it in a minute. Oh, I've already got it up. A sandstorm. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and weld this now, and then we'll come back once it's welded and make our next move. And welcome back, everybody. And as you can see, I've shoved on a lot of thrusters. There's probably maybe a little bit too many there on the downward thrust, but we'll see. Because obviously this is going to carry a little bit of weight. This is a basic design that we're going to expand on at a later stage. So we're going to strip things down. Now, the only thing I did change was I actually did put a O2 H2 generator in here. The gap that was between the two was perfect, so I shoved it in. The other problem we've got is we don't have enough metal grids to make any more thrusters, as you can see. So that means we need to go out and gather some cobalt, which is where our little rover comes into play. Now, obviously, our rover still doesn't have any cargo space in it, but it does allow me to get there and fill my container full. Then we can go ahead and bring a little bit back, and hopefully enough to bring back to be able to finish off what we started there. Once we've done that, we can then bring the ship back. Oh, got a bit of uranium there. Nickel. I'm not seeing any from asteroids, unfortunately. But yeah, we can come back, we can bring back some cobalt, and then we can bring the ship back here and hopefully gather a bit more than what we would do on our persons. But there should be some cobalt just up here, so I'm going to mine down to the cobalt. Okay, so we've got ourselves some cobalt, so now we need to head on back up, and I'll use my 2% of fuel to get out of that hole there, and it launched me back down again. Fun. Okay, so I'm going to have to mine my way out of here, and then we'll get back to base and get it. We've got a bit of cobalt, we've got a bit of stone, but we'll get ourselves back out of here, and then we will get it all put in to grids. And we're back, and as you can see, we're toppled over. So I released it from its platform and completely forgot I have no way of rolling. Got no way of going left and right either. So I need to do that. So let's get some atmospheric thrusters. Let's actually get some atmospheric thrusters. And then let's place them in the correct path of where we need to go. Now, I did remove one off the front here because it was in the way and I did realise that. Have a look. Right. Rotate. Oh, is it? Right. Alright, so we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Place one that way, one that way. On the underside. That's too close. I've already lost one of my thrusters. Nice, perfect. We'll replace that shortly. Not sure if that's too close, but we'll see. We'll see. One that way and one that way. We're going to need some more large steel tubes. Go and grab some of them. The gyro's on. I at least got to weld that whilst it was upside down. We may need some more facing side to side. I'm not sure how this is going to work with it. Let's see if we can get it to flip over now. No, we still can't get it to flip over. Okay, so these may be too close to the center. Don't really like placing them. Do it. We need one more metal grid. My concern obviously is that if it can't flip the ship itself over, how's it going to respond when we've got some resources? We've got Nectar 2. Ooh, right, so might be able to get some more fuel. Way I can actually do some stuff. Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute. See if we can get first. Okay, I'm wondering. Rotating very slowly. Are we on? Well, small grid. Atmospheric hydrants. Got a bit of power. We've only got a little bit of power. Okay, right. Put some more on. We will have it take off. And it takes off. And it very slowly rolls. Very slowly rolls. Also leaning to one side. Oh, got down too hard. Okay, now we have to go and repair everything that's broken from the crash. Yeah, we're missing one thruster from underneath. I don't know if I can get that one to fit on the... If we can up a little bit. Let me do it now. As I say, my concern is that is rough without any sort of cargo on it. Turns quite nicely. Now, I wish it had stopped. Pretty cool. We definitely need to get this up, so... Oh yeah, I also had an accident. I crashed into that, so I've now extended it. My whole front end of my rover is gone, so I need to now replace that. Because I couldn't get to stop in time. Small steel tube. Small steel tube. Not have any more jumps. What did I overlook? I forgot what the third thing was I needed. Steel plates, I think. Should be enough, I think. Okay, we're at 23 minutes of power, and it goes up real slow. Forward nicely though, and actually now goes side to side quite nice. Bit of ice here. We can. Oh, we need to set our drills up. Drills. Drill. While since I've done this. Control panel drill. 2. Drills. Toggle block on and off for now. Now I'm hoping. There we go. Fill up my H2O instantly. Stop telling me my. It actually doesn't do too bad, so it does tilt slightly. Oh, it is going down. Okay. There. Right, what forgot in it? Stone. Let's get rid of all that stone. Yeah, we can't get rid of all that stone. That's not a problem. I have no way of getting on. Tilt it sideways slightly. Get to it now. Go. Stone. Oh, I've got to move the person. Then get rid of it. There we go. Okay, so we definitely need some more lift. We definitely need some more thrust. Forward thrust is quite nice though. That's good. But right now we need to charge it. And then I definitely need to make some adjustments to it because it is terrible at lifting. Matter of fact, it's itself that it can't lift. Does look like we're clearing everything. Nice. And the braking power seems quite good as well. But so we definitely need some more lift. But it works. So, bit of tweaking for the next episode, but that's us for this one. I'm just going to connect this, lock it, and I'll just leave the batteries running on it. It should still be charging. As a matter of fact, let's just all block. Connect to it. Lift ourselves off. Second. Control panel connector. So rename this when I find it. There it is. This will be miner connector. Go. Batteries. Back. Miner. Back. Usual. We can now go to our groups. Just we want our connector. Connector there. Lock. Slowly. Oh. There we go. We're on recharge. And we've got H2. Okay, so that's going to be us for this episode. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to leave any comments, suggestions, ideas, or anything like that. We are slowly getting there. We've still got a lot to do. Some things that we definitely want to sort out at some stage, but right now we're at a stage that I'm happy. We got an ability to mine. We need to adjust it. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to actually do a little bit of tinkering with it, so then we can put some more engines on it, some more lift and whatnot. Well, thank you very much everybody for joining me for this episode. Let me know, as I say, if there's anything you'd like to suggest. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. See you on the next one. Bye bye for now.